got a movie. Slime Gobs from Space was its title. Get over here soon. Stevie phoned from his room. Foreseeing this movie is vital. Max wanted badly to see this great movie. Oh, it was sure to be scary and loud. But Mother and Dad would think it is bad, for movies like this weren't allowed. Max and the Big Fat Lie by Michael P. Waite. Max did his best to think of a plan. He thought until his eyeballs were sore. And as he stood thinking and painfully blinking, somebody knocked at his door. Hello, my dear chap. You're caught in a fix, I'll agree. I can see on your face that Slime Gobs from Space is a movie you simply must see. Please do not question, just take my suggestion. A wee little fib would be dandy. Go tell your mother that you're going to Stevie's, but change the show's title a bit. Pokey the Cow is a flick she'll allow. Now go do your stuff. This is it. Of course, Max's mother was truly delighted. Pokey the Cow would be swell. It sounded so good that if Stevie's mom could, we moms might watch it as well. Movie night! I'll pop the popcorn. Sir Phil looked disturbed as he listened to Max. This one's too big for me. But I have a friend for whom I will send. He'll have the answer, you'll see. So he leaned out the door and whistled a note. It took just a second, not more, for a tall, lanky guy with a dark, shifty eye to quickly slip through Max's door. Yo, kid! My name is Cleaver, Deceiver, and the Fib here just told me your story. I got what you need, and I think you'll agree that deceiving should wipe out your worries. Go tell your mom that you're going to Stevie's, but tell her that you're going to play baseball with Stevie. She'll fall for the trick. You go watch the flick. It works every time, kid, believe me. Max hurried off with his new improved lie, which Mother believed right away. She showed not a doubt, but when Max turned about, she had something quite awful to say. Said you'll be going to Stevie Malone's? Mom mentioned while feeding the cat. Her mother and I could visit a while. I've been meaning to stop by for a chat. Cleaver Deceiver turned terribly pale when he heard of Mom's new plan. She's a forward can't beat, he cried in defeat. But I know a fellow who can. So leaning out the door and peering both ways, he called out, Hey, no! Big fat lie! Soon there came a thump, a rumble, and a stumble. It felt like a train was going by. So this is the kid with the problem. The problem that I'll take away. My name is Big Fat Lie, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I know just what to say. Go tell your mother that Mrs. Malone just got the Mongolian measles. The phone's disconnected, her toe is infected, and their house was just treated for weasels. Tell her that you'd much rather pedal your bike than have your mom give you a ride. Then she won't know where your boys really go, watching Slime Gobs inside. Walking downstairs, Max practiced and recited and practiced his new big fat lie. His stomach was quaking, his kneecaps were shaking, but he had to give it a try. Mother, Max said as he tried to stay calm, I fear there's been some complications. Mrs. Malone is no longer home. She's gone off to visit relations. Their phone's disconnected, and their poodle got sick, and their house just got attacked by a shark. So Stevie and I have changed our minds. We're going to ride back to the park. Stevie had already set up the movie. By the time Max snuck up to his room, they pulled down the shade and built a blockade. And the room was as dark as a tomb. Any time you heard talking or someone's shoes walking, Max thought for sure he'd been caught. He was in such a worry, the movie seemed blurry. And it wasn't as much fun as he thought. After a while, Max turned and he got a surprise, for there was Sir Fib and Cleaver Deceiver. But the breath that he felt was a lie.
After a while, Max could stand it no longer. He jumped to his feet in a panic.
He raced his bike home, but he wasn't alone,
For the weight on his bike was titanic.
Then were Sir Fib and Cleaver the Deceiver, but heavier still was a lie. "Whatever you do," said the Fib, turning blue, "don't look your mom in the eye. Tell her that you're attacked by tigers, or trapped in a telephone booth. The planet was raided, the mountains invaded. Just don't tell her the truth."
Whoa! Get lost. I don't need all your lies. The truth will work just fine for me. I'm tired of lying and sneaking and spying, so you lies just might as well leave.
At that very moment,
In one mighty flash, the lion and his friends disappeared.
Max felt more relieved than you could have believed.
For now Max's conscience was clear,
Max told his mother of the lies he made up.
and how he'd been sneaky and bad.
He told her that she needn't worry.
And he was sorry, for he learned from the lesson he had.
Max's mother never did let him see slime gobs.
Although once in a while he still taunts her.
But Max doesn't lie.
And we all know why.
A lie is like a big, ugly monster.